Hey guys, so as we know, especially the last two summers, we have had some really hot and dry extended periods of the summer. So we've gone, I think each summer was 3 months at least with no rain, temperatures in the hundreds. Last summer was especially difficult, and then you add on the water restrictions, and we have a really tough time keeping your lawn and your plants healthy. So there are a few things that we can do to help with this, and I'm going to go over a couple of them and their services that we do offer. And a lot of it is planning ahead. You need to do this before the heat of the summer. And even with our water restrictions and doing all these, what you're going to do is provide the best opportunity for your lawn to either stay healthy and green, which we're not too worried about green. It's more about keeping it healthy to where it can recover quicker in the fall. Because what generally happens is that if you're weak going into the summer, or your turf is weak going into the summer, and then it really gets stressed out, and our fall's such a short window of desirable weather, hopefully some rain, that you have very little recovery time, if any. And then you go into winter, and then you're in early spring, and your yard looks just terrible. And then you have that short window in the spring to try to recover before summer. So the spring time's our ideal time to really get after this and do everything we can. And a lot of these I've actually implemented in my own lawn, and I end up watering with the once a week water restrictions. I end up watering less than most of my neighbors. They have to water the entire window that's allowed during that one time a week. I'm a fraction of that, and my lawn still stayed, for the most part, very healthy. It wasn't green all the way around. We had dry spots, but it did just fine in the fall. It recovered really quick. So I'm going to go over these services that will really help, and to get them in before the heat, and this will be a huge bonus to your lawn for the summer and year after year, regardless of the heat, the drought, lack of rain, and water restrictions. So the first one's going to be top dressing. So we're applying a compost, and is actually a mixture of some great compost that we use that'll help amend your soil. It's going to do a couple things. It's going to lower the pH. It's going to help retain moisture in the soil, and I actually build up that soil profile, because a lot of the areas around here we have 1, 2, 3 inches at best. We really need at least 4, and with the heat we want it deeper than that, because what we're going to do is try to drive your roots of your grass down as deep as possible. The deeper they go, the better off they are at tolerating heat and stress. The second one is going to be aeration. And whether you do core or liquid aeration, we actually provide the liquid aeration. What we're doing is we're relieving the compaction of the soil and allowing your roots to really thrive. And the healthier the root system, the healthier your top growth and overall health of your plant's going to be. So that's a huge benefit to do once a year with the top dressing. So we also have, which we're providing new for this year, is our moisture manager. So it's a surfactant, and we recommend that this goes down. It's a liquid application that we'll spray on, and it'll get watered in, and we recommend it going down May through September, and it is once a month. And what it's doing, it's breaking the surface tension of water and letting it penetrate into your soil. And then what it'll actually do, it'll hold moisture up in the root zone of your soil. So it's going to do a really good job of keeping that moisture in where the plant can use it. And the last one I'm going to talk about is preventative grub and armyworm control. And this goes down normally April and May is when we apply it. And our grubs start eating and causing damage in the middle to late summer. And then the armyworms will follow somewhere around late summer into early fall. They are called the fall armyworms. But the reason why I have this one in here is because if you don't prevent these and you actually get them in your lawn, they're going to cause damage that you won't be able to recover because of the heat stress that's on there. And if this could take until next spring before you can actually start to recover from the damage from these insects. And you know, the armyworms aren't going to kill your grass, but they will sure make it look terrible. They'll eat all the top growth off, and it's going to sit like that all winter, which is going to open the door for a lot more weeds regardless of the program you're on. And this is just a real easy way to prevent it. So these are the services that I recommend, and to get on this, and we can really help make it through each summer regardless of what they throw at us, whether it's lack of rain, the heat, or the water restrictions. This is the best thing that we can do. And also make sure your irrigation system is being checked and is set correctly. Doing all these services, you can actually get by with a lot less water than you typically will need, which is a savings. It'll save money for you. It'll actually save the amount we're pulling from the lakes and really reduce the amount of water we're using, which is great for everybody. If y'all have any questions, please leave in the comments below or give us a call if you're looking to get on service, and we will get you taken care of. Thanks a lot.